Hey guys, what's up?
Hey guys, what's up?
Welcome to What the Fuck is Happening with only me and Raunak.
That's how it is, bro. That's how we do it now.
We good?
Oh, I thought that was a teleprompter, didn't
Yeah, bro. It is a teleprompter, but with nothing written there on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should write some things next time.
For what? It's unscripted, bro.
Dude, that's how we portray it to people. Like, it's unscripted, bro.
Conspiracy.
Full script, bro. यहाँ पर बड़ा script. Bro, man, how's everything going, bro? Raaghav, why is it the both of us? Can you please explain to the audience why is
I
it?
honestly did not feel like calling anyone today. I just wanted to just hang out with you. It's been 2 weeks since I
bro.
last met you.
Yeah, bro.
So, where were you exactly?
I was in Thailand, bro. I took that Baron guy's advice from one of the episodes where he just flew to Thailand. I also was like, yes, I'm flying to Thailand.
Wow, bro, that's crazy. Where all did you go?
So I went to Koh Samui.
Koh Samui.
I have no idea how to pronounce these names. So if I'm butchering the names, my bad.
Just get the point.
Yeah. Then I went to Koh Phangan. Then back to...
Did you go for the full moon party?
Yes, I went for the full moon party. But then I came back to Koh Samui.
Whoa, why?
Because you have to... So
You had some unfinished business there, bro.
Yeah. So the thing is, you go to Koh Samui and then you take a boat, a ferry, speedboat, whatever, and go to Koh Phangan.
Okay.
And had the full moon party, chilled over there for I think 3-4 days.
You chilled in the party for
No.
4 days?
So we were there for 3-4 days, and one of the days was the party. They had many parties, man. They had waterfall party, which, by the way, it's a very beautiful place. Yeah, and I was nicely chilling. You know? And came back to Koh Samui.
Yeah.
Then went to Phuket.
So you didn't go to Bangkok?
Then I went to Bangkok.
Whoa, what did you not go to, bro?
I didn't go to Pattaya and all, man.
I went to Pattaya, bro.
I don't even know. You went. Where did you go to Bangkok? When you went before me, right?
Before the last podcast, I was in Thailand, and then you went after.
Yeah,
the
where
podcast.
did you go to Thailand, bro?
I just went to Bangkok.
How's Bangkok, bro?
Bangkok was damn chill, bro.
Bro, I went to that Platinum Mall. You know Platinum Mall?
No, I only went for a few days, bro.
Bro, it's sick.
Yeah.
So, it's all these street vendors.
Yeah.
And they gave them a mall. They're bro, set up shop over there.
Yeah.
And sell. So, wow, bro. I just went there 4, 5, I don't know how many floors. There was 5-6 floors.
Hey,
of just shops.
Bro, I went there.
Dude, you went there?
Behind it, there's a market, bro.
Yeah, bro. There's a market behind that also. And
There's
then
Chatu Chak and Chatu Chak, bro.
I went to Platinum Mall and I was just wow, bro. I was just, dude, we all were and so 6 of us went, right?
Yeah.
And to Platinum Mall, bro, we all bro, apni shopping karo. We all got lost.
Yeah.
Started this thing and Tanaz had called me before that and she's bro, I want a nightie.
Oh, those who you were looking for secret sex and nightie, huh?
We have this, so we have this Thailand group. People are sending pictures, bro. All my friends, they're just sending pictures. Bro, this is the one Tanaz wants. This is the one.
Oh my God.
Yes. Just pick up
All
anything.
of them. Pick all of them up.
All right. Okay. So, are we low? Yeah, this fine, right? Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, then I went to...
Then you went to the mall and everyone was
then
looking for Tanaz's nightie.
That was a mission,
Was the nightie for Tanaz or for you, bro? The
Bro.
real question is there.
It was for Tanaz, bro. I don't wear nighties, man.
Okay, no, just
So
what kind of nightie was this?
It's that lamba wala, bro. I don't know,
Okay, you didn't select it.
bro, look. Okay. I was two... So we were working as a team.
Okay.
Okay. Whoever finds it first sends pictures. This one. Yes, this one pick up. But we ended up so a friend of mine
you
found
picked up only one?
So 2. And I picked up a lot of shit for myself, bro.
Nice.
I picked up a lot of shit. I
So
picked up a lot
at the
of...
end of it, how were you able to carry all these bags?
Oh, bro,
Was
by
it
the
a
way...
task?
So my friends were laughing, but over there. And because at the airport, actually, because we were going for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And my luggage was 8 kgs.
Nice.
So
But that's how you should go to Thailand, right?
I had literally nothing in my bag. But then I got whatever I did. And then obviously I had to put in other people's stuff also in my bag because, weight distribution.
You were that guy.
I was that guy. I want to charge them 50 dirhams a kilo,
but you couldn't. Because they're
friends, man, what can I do, bro?
So I'll tell you what we did.
What?
We took an extra suitcase, empty suitcase to Thailand. Okay, because from here I went with about like 12 kilos and you're about like 30, right?
Yeah.
So we had an extra suitcase and we went to this street market which is right behind Platinum Mall. It's called Chatu Chak.
Okay.
Okay, and it's just like it's like Dragon Mart.
Yeah, your Platinum Mall is like
Yeah,
Dragon Mall.
it's right behind it, but it's a street style market. So like there are different sections. Like one is for clothes and one is for home decor and one is for art. Like they have different gullies in which you can go. And we were there from, I think, entered there by 1 o'clock and left when the market shuts. That's at 7. So
Yeah.
that extra suitcase which we carried was just for that one day. You just go there, buy, and then just open your suitcase and shove it in. Open, shove. That's it.
Bro.
And it's so cheap.
So cheap. And the people over there are so nice, man. I just kept hearing Swadika from everybody, bro.
What does that mean?
I think it means namaste or hello, whatever it is, yeah?
Okay. Are you sure it doesn't mean that you're a dick or something? You're just like Swadika.
I'm saying it wrong, bro. You have to sing and talk. Have you ever noticed the people, like Thai people, like sing and talk, bro?
No.
They're like Swadika. And I'm like, whoa.
Oh, yeah, bro. All these Far Eastern languages, they actually like just elongate the last word. And
Yeah.
then that's how they
I
speak,
mean,
right?
but dude, people were like super nice over there, man. Like
Yeah.
I was shocked. Actually, so what had happened was, I mean, I don't know, maybe I was lucky or whatever it was, but I was carrying like dollars. So I had like $150 in my pocket.
Damn, big money.
And I removed my phone and the dollars also fell. I didn't
Oh.
realize, that happens, right?
So you lost the money?
No, dude, someone just called me. He's like, bro, you dropped your money. He came to me. He's like, gave me my money. I was like, whoa, bro.
Whoa, damn,
I was
bro.
like, ye to thoda Dubai level safety ho gaya yahan par,
Did
bro.
you feel like you wanted to give him some money from it?
No. I'm like,
Why?
thanks. I'm like, hell no, bro. I wanted to do my shit, man.
But do you think that if someone returns your money, you give them like a little token of appreciation? Do you think that should be done?
No, man.
Not for you, maybe because you don't want to do it, but like in
Yeah.
general. Like.
I mean, like, people want to do it. That's up to them. But I don't
So
think so.
imagine you lost like $3,000 yesterday on the road. It's just lost. Okay? Your wallet has 3,000 dirhams.
Okay.
And you've left it over here. And you're not going to come back for God knows when. Okay? But I've seen it. Okay?
Okay.
Now I feel like I want to be a nice guy, but I want to be appreciated for it as well.
Okay.
So what is the moral dilemma here? Like, should I keep the $3,000 or should I give it to you and expect you to give me something from it? Like, what's the correct thing to do?
You tell them, I have your money, 3,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want it, give me
If you want-
give me
if you want it,
$1,000. Yeah.
Give me 1,000.
So
That's
you're
what
okay with
supposed
me doing that to you?
I mean, I wouldn't be okay, but at the end of the day, some money is better than no money, right?
Okay,
So
fine, fair. But then I'll ask for like half.
You'll
Because
ask for
you were
half?
getting nothing, my friend. You're getting it's me giving you money, not the other way around now.
let's see if that is. So now I got to keep my.
Just watch out, yeah.
It's
If
gotta
I'm
keep my
giving
money
you
tight.
some money back, de diyo ek do. You
Done,
will.
bro. Done.
Okay, so there's something here that I've wanted to ask you. And
Go
that
ahead.
is, if you had to have coffee with one historical figure, whom would you choose?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Who would I choose, bro?
Who's your favorite, like, guy?
I have no one, bro.
You didn't like
Literally,
Gandhi, Hitler,
Like,
historical figure, bro. It could be like anyone, like Akbar, Shah Jahan. Like, why the fuck did he
Yeah,
make?
why
Why did he make the Taj
Taj
Mahal,
Mahal.
bro, and cut everyone's hands off? Like, why?
That's a good question, man.
Yeah.
I would like to ask him that.
But I'm asking you
he,
something.
He didn't want anyone else to make the Taj Mahal. I'm assuming that's his reason, right? He's like, nobody else should make the Taj Mahal.
But that's just shitty reason, isn't it?
I'll tell you. Who will I meet?
Yeah.
Historical figure, man. I have to meet.
You don't know anyone in history. I'll give you like a
give me
tour
a
of
few
history.
examples. I have nobody. I mean, I don't
So
know.
let's say, whom do you want? Like, India is good?
No.
Okay. Then I don't know much else.
I go meet. I'll go meet. I'll tell you, bro. Who will I go meet? I'm thinking, bro.
Would you like to meet Churchill?
I have no idea who that is.
Dude, he was the Prime Minister of England, I think. during the World War and stuff. Winston Churchill,
Bro,
you must have heard of
like-
him, bro.
I have this thing, right? I don't know much about history and all. Like I'm gonna like this thing. Ask me something else, bro. But wait, I'll get back to you on that question for sure, bro.
Okay. What is the compliment you receive most often?
Guys don't receive compliments, bro.
But okay, whatever you do receive from your girlfriend, fiance,
Bro.
or your friends.
Bro, honestly,
Yeah, honestly.
I have not received compliments.
Like how Asad said before, like if
I
you're
have
saying
not
honestly,
received-
like you're
Yeah,
lying
yeah.
all this while.
Yeah. So I haven't received
Yeah.
any compliments, bro.
You haven't received any. Dude, the other day only I told you you look so nice.
Oh shit.
You just don't want to receive a compliment, right?
I just don't know how to.
Okay, fine. Chal, this is the point of the podcast. We're getting to it now.
Don't ask me what the fuck is.
Huh?
Don't ask me. Don't ask me like what the fuck is happening.
No, I'm not going to do that.
What the
Okay, I'm not going to do that. So this episode, what we're doing right now, should have actually been the first episode of the whole thing, right? Like you and me introducing ourselves and what this is about. You still have no idea what this is about, is it?
I know what this is about.
What is it about?
It's about what the fuck is happening, bro.
What the fuck is happening? Are you sure?
Yes, it's about what the fuck is happening. We ask people like what the fuck is happening with them and their life, bro. Like everybody has a what the fuck moment, right?
Yeah. So that's what you want to know from
Yeah.
the guests that come.
Yeah.
And either side of that, what happens? What are you most interested to know about the next person?
About their life, man.
About their life?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
What is the most important thing you want to know about the people, bro? who
I
come
wanted
here
to
as
know
guests?
actually what made them change. That's all. That's my point. After that, I'll chill with you. You can come sit here with me for 1 hour, talk shit, but you give me this one point and then you can fuck off.
All right, man. Let me ask you these same questions, bro.
But we've explained these things so many times.
No,
bro.
you have to ask me these questions, bro. Like the questions you asked me, right? I want to
Yeah.
ask you these same questions.
Ask.
Give me your phone, man. Your phone has the questions, bro. I know you have many.
Dude, I'm the one who's prepared.
Yeah, bro. Like
But this doesn't only have questions though.
it has. Temple bell is actually sound healing. Wow, is it?
Is it?
Is it? That's what I'm asking you,
It is. Apparently it is.
bro. Where are these questions? Yeah, what is the compliment you receive most often, bro?
Then I'm a very smart guy.
What is your favorite thing about your personality?
Ooh, very interesting. I think that's the problem. Can you say it again?
What is your favorite thing about your personality?
Listening, yeah. And I just asked you. Okay, I think listening and just me being very upfront to whomever. Like, it's like not superficial. Being not superficial, I think, is something that I like about myself.
Okay. So do you think, when people go like, I'm blunt, I'm a blunt person,
Yeah.
do you find them like, do you find those type of people like, do you think you can just be like, you can tell shit to people and then use that I'm a blunt person excuse, like, I'm a blunt person, so I can call you an asshole or what you would do.
I mean, you can call me an asshole even if you're not blunt.
But the thing is, do you think, like, let's say, for example, I don't know you.
Yeah.
I come up to you and you're doing something, let's say, which I don't like.
Yeah.
I'd be like, bro, I don't like this. You're a dumbass.
Okay.
But then I'd be like, oh, yeah, that's because my personality is, I'm a blunt guy. Do you think, like...
But if you're blunt, you won't have to say that.
Oh, a lot of people say that.
Then they're actually not blunt. Then they just know that they're being a kind of bit rude, right? Like,
So you're trying...
excuse me for my rudeness, but I'm blunt. Like, no, not like that.
But a lot of people do that. I've heard a lot of people go like, oh, I'm blunt, so, that's how I am. And
Yeah, but
no, you're not blunt. You're just an asshole. Kind of
Yeah,
like
you can come off as a dick for being very straightforward, but I'm not the kind of guy who will like go out of my way to tell you ki, bro, you like are doing that wrong. Like if you have a conversation with me and if it concerns me, that's when I'll be like straightforward, not like blunt. Like, do you get that?
Do you think that something that doesn't directly affect you, you shouldn't give a fuck about it?
Yeah, to an extent.
Right.
Like if
that's
like
the
if it doesn't concern me, then why should I put my energy into it?
That's the new thing I'm trying to like this thing, right? Something that doesn't affect me. That's my new thing. Something that doesn't affect me directly.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about it. I wouldn't give a fuck about it.
So do you think that you're trying to not give a fuck about more things? Is that a good thing?
I mean, I feel right now it's a good thing because giving a fuck about things is stressful, bro. It's super stressful, man. Like, I don't know, like, yes, come along. Asad can come along.
This is like proper, the conversation that we got into was like something like his expertise.
So I've also crashed the party.
What's up, everybody?
What's up?
But I do want to be like the quiet observer, maybe butt in with a point or two. I don't want to
No,
break.
please, just be there.
I want to break your flow.
We don't have a flow. This is the flow. Is this going on and on?
So are you good at taking compliments?
I've started to receive them a little bit.
You start to receive compliments now.
Like, receive in the sense like, I've tried to accept them
Okay.
more.
You're more open to receiving compliments?
Yeah.
Okay. Why did you say that you don't get compliments? What does that mean?
You just straight up don't think a compliment is a compliment.
Yeah, I think so. It's like that. For me, it's like, I don't think, I mean, like if someone's trying to compliment me, maybe I don't realize it, that they're complimenting me. You know what I mean? Maybe they'll be like, oh, if let's say, for example, they go like, oh, you're funny.
Yeah.
For example, I'll be like, yeah, okay. Like, you know, I won't be like,
should be a comedian.
I didn't know,
goddamn.
like,
But compliments can be non-verbal as well.
as in like, for
What
example,
are non-verbal compliments?
Yeah, what are non-verbal compliments?
I mean, somebody looking at you, maintaining eye contact. I think being good and friendly is also a compliment in a way. So when you're talking to
Interesting.
someone and they're being receptive and they're being courteous and understanding of what you're saying, I think I take that as a
Compliment.
compliment / validation as well, which is,
Okay.
you see what I mean? You do catch,
Can catch.
can catch.
Because, to be honest, okay, I'm not gonna. Because Asad is here and he told me not to say to be honest because I'm always honest apparently.
You're always on. You should be always honest.
I should be, but I don't like, to be honest. I've never. I'm not never.
Yes, please, by all means.
I've never.
I've been waiting for
तक
you
क्या कर रहा था?
I've been waiting for you to be
I've
honest.
never known like if someone has complimented me. You know, like.
Do you not like?
What do you
the
think
fact
is a
that-
compliment?
What do you? Very
Yes,
good, very
because
good.
I don't know, like someone has to like cause, I mean, like when someone says, okay, you're pretty smart, or you know, you can do, I mean, like when someone says you can do this and all, I find that like I don't find that like a compliment. I find that more of like a motivation kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like if someone goes like, you can do this
Yeah,
and
but
this,
they
and it
think
like motivates me to
but
do
the
that same
point
thing.
is that they think that you can do it, right? Like that's the
Yeah,
compliment.
but for me, it I don't know. I process it differently. Like I just feel like
What is? Okay, what is a How do you? What kind of compliments do you get? So you said that you are.
Like how you said non-verbal compliments. I never took that as compliments, but I think I'm gonna start taking them as compliments. I didn't know it. Like.
It doesn't make us needy. It's
No,
just
no,
that
no.
it makes us aware.
So there's a theory
there's a
that
heightened sense of awareness going on.
yes, there's a theory that someone told me recently is that you will never receive a compliment if if you don't love yourself. Like to you, like what I'm saying, like let's say you look good. If on that day you actually don't think that you look good, you'll not receive it as a compliment.
You won't see it as a compliment.
Yeah, you will be like, okay, I need to do something. Like you'll just go and check yourself out. Like what is why
So
did
that
someone
goes
say
back
that?
to, are you good at receiving compliment? Are you
Yeah,
good at
like
taking
if the point is that if you love yourself more, you will start self-complimenting, and then it's easier to accept and agree a compliment if you love yourself
I
more.
agree.
Like if you think that is solidity, like let's say today I look and I feel good, all right, I just feel it. But if someone tells me that, I'll accept it instead of thinking of it as validation.
Yeah.
no, the self-complimenting thing, that's there. Like even I do that. Like
You
every
do
time,
that,
like
right?
I do it. Like every time I wake up and I'm like, bro, I'm gonna smash it. Like today I'm gonna
Yeah.
kill. Today I'm gonna kill it. Like today this is gonna happen. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. Like
Yeah,
you
but
know,
do you ever,
and I like so sometimes like yeah I wear some and I'm like good suit and all. I'm like fuck I look so good. Sometimes I say that, but then the thing is when you do self compliment, right? Also kind of thing, but there are okay, how, I don't want to throw people under the bus again because last time when I said
You're
that.
all about name dropping, bro. It's fine.
So the thing is, a lot of people, when you go like, bro, I think like, you know, when I'm standing there, I'm like, oh yeah, I think I look good, man. I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm going to smash it and all today. You know, today's going to be like killer day and all. And then someone goes like, bro, why are you being so cocky? You know what I mean?
Okay, but that's his point of view, right?
Yeah,
Usse
so
tera kya
a
jana?
lot of, no, that's the thing. And you're just like, what the fuck, man?
But does it affect you?
No.
No, right?
It doesn't. It used to affect me a lot because I was like, okay, dude, you know, I should calm down. You know, I shouldn't like say all that. You know.
Yeah.
Also, like the whole, you know, like nazar thing. I'm like,
You believe in that?
yeah, I believe in the nazar. I
Okay,
mean,
here's something very interesting. I won't be able to properly articulate it because I don't remember exactly what I saw. But I saw this thing where this guy said that if you tell your best friend or good friend or somebody, you know, and you tell them, hey man, I'm going to do this, and I plan to go to the gym, and I plan to open my business, and your friend says, oh man, really amazing, good luck. Oh, let me know how many ways I can help you. Oh, that's amazing, man. I always knew you could do. When our friend says that to us, it triggers certain reward systems within ourselves, which then, in a way, make us not do the things properly the way we were going to do them to succeed in that thing that we're doing. We already kind of emotionally reward ourselves that,
Already you're getting like,
wow,
no
good
problem.
done.
and then when you're not able to do it, instead of that
So
reward,
when
that's the catch,
so
right?
you're the one who
That's
messes
the
it
catch.
up.
and then you blame
In
it on
many
nazar.
ways. And then when it mets out, oh, here we go. We tell someone, things don't happen.
But
And
like,
to me, that's a digestible way of explaining nazar. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's just up in the air. It's like, fine. It's. I get the concept. It's a nice story, but come on, it's not digestible
But-
to say कि nazar and envy and
Like-
every people are envious. People are jealous. I'm not saying people aren't envious and jealous. I'm saying I think people overthink how it actually affects us. You could be jealous. I could be jealous of it. It's not actually affecting you,
yeah.
you know? So I think that whole thing about our own reward systems, oh, my friends, I'm amazing, must be amazing. That leads us to not do certain things because we've already rewarded ourselves, and then we mess up our thing. I think it's interesting. It kind of makes sense to me.
But what about the part where, let's say I've told you, okay, I'm going to do this, and you're like, yeah, fuck yeah, you can do it, X, Y, Z. And then I'm not able to do these tasks, right? Like I've told you I'm going to do like this and that and this.
But you're not actually...
I'm not able, like somehow something happens and I'm not able to complete these tasks.
Yeah.
All right. Like I'm not able to go to the gym. I've stopped after like 2 weeks. Now suddenly, like,
in your case, the deal falls through.
Yeah.
You tell your friend I'm about to get,
yeah.
75,000
So
dirhams in a deal.
do you feel like that shame? Like, fuck, I already told and I'm not able to do it. And because I'm not able to do it, it just feels like so much more of a burden. Like the whole thing becomes so much bigger.
I think it should be converted into a challenge.
Yeah.
Or if you fail this time, then the next challenge to work towards. That because I've said it, I should do it. I didn't say it out of thin air. I believed in myself because
Yeah.
of which I said it to my friend. So I do have it. Okay, this was a setback that it didn't work out. But let's continue towards that goal. You'll get it.
But you feel more bad because like you've already
It's a
sold it
wrong
to the
decision.
world and
It's a
now-
bad
So
decision
it's-
to feel bad about it and to
Yeah.
beat yourself up.
But it's very
about it.
normal for people to like feel like that.
Yeah,
I
they
don't-
shouldn't. That's why this podcast
is-
exists. Somebody might hear us and
Yeah.
say,
Yeah.
say keh raha.
Because I'll be on. So the thing is,
Bro, can you stop being honest?
I am always
like
honest.
just
So the
just
thing
stop,
is-
just lie.
okay, so the
Abhi to
thing is-
jhoot bolte. It's
so
fine.
the thing is, like I've been going to the gym for a while, right?
Honestly, or
Now like for a month and a half, I've stopped.
okay, why?
Too
What the
much-
fuck happened?
Yeah. So the thing is, too many things were happening. Work-wise, like Richa was in town, so like everybody was, like family-wise, everything was happening all at once. I was not getting the time. So the thing is, I was trying to change that. I was trying to go in the morning first because late night when I go, I don't get proper sleep. So I was affecting my work. So at
Talking about going to the gym, right?
yeah, that started affecting my work. So the thing is, I was like, and I kind of figured it out. So I'm like, look, I'll stop for some time. I didn't want to. I wanted to actually go in the morning,
Okay.
but I couldn't do that. That's the reason I've stopped. Now that I've come back, now I'm like, just going to join again.
Are you going to go in the morning?
I want to go in the morning. Yes, I'm going to go in the morning. The thing is,
That's a lifestyle change, right?
I'll have
to go to gym in the morning.
I'll have to do it. I have no other option because the thing is, if I go in the evening, I won't get proper sleep.
What's stopping you from trying this for 3 weeks?
Going in the morning.
Yeah, do it. Don't think of this, okay, now this is a forever thing. No, try it for 2 weeks. See how you feel and then move forward.
Yeah,
Time block.
I can't do mornings.
No,
just in general. Like,
dude,
I don't know why.
I can do mornings because I'm a morning person, man.
Yeah, I
Even
can.
Tanas is like, I mean, like a lot of people say that I'm a morning person, like because morning
Yeah.
I'm like always like.
So that's a good thing, right?
I mean, it's a good.
See, again, like you haven't taken it as a
I mean,
compliment.
because like you're either a morning person or you're not.
No,
right?
but like,
Not really.
I mean,
Like,
it's even if you're not a morning person, because when someone goes like, "Oh, you're a morning person," you take that as a compliment. You know what I think? I was like, yeah, either you're a morning person, or you're not, or
well,
you know,
being a
not
morning
about-
person is associated with
You're
more energetic, more
Yeah.
driven, more, you wake up in the morning, seize the day. That
सारा काम सुबह होता है ना.
हाँ.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Like, it's not like if you're not a morning person, you suck kind of thing. So that's
Yeah.
what I feel like. So it's like even if you're not, it's nothing. कुछ नहीं होने वाला है.
Yeah.
You know
but
what
if somebody says that I'm not a morning person, I kind of go, oh, okay. Like, I'm,
So that's a judgment, right?
yeah, it is. Do you?
I am not a morning person.
Like,
And
to me, actually, I
generally-
don't understand what that means. Okay, bhai,
Like a
I'm not-
morning person is what time do you wake up in the morning?
7:30.
You're a morning person.
Yeah.
Like to me, you're a fucking morning person. Because I sleep at like I don't get sleep before 2. And that's also because like that's just how lifestyle has been at home. But I wake up at like say 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I'll go for like 9:30 and I'll leave for work at 10.
Yeah.
So in essence, my work starts by say 10:30. And by then, someone like you is done with like half of their day, right? Give or take.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Like a good part of your
Good
day,
stuff is-
you're healthily into your day,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So that to me is a morning person.
Having said that,
Yeah.
it depends on what you do in the hours that you're awake. It doesn't really make you a better person.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
it's-
wrong in my judgment.
I think a morning person is categorized as a more driven person because, let's say, for example, work. It all comes down to work, right? Like, if you're working in the corporate world, you need to be up and about, at work.
Yeah.
Like, you have your viewings or you have your meetings. I don't really have that.
Yeah.
Like, my dad was always into, he had shift duties when
But
he was
do you
working
have
for him.
more evening work?
I prefer to do my work in the morning.
Yeah.
And my morning, not like your guys' morning. My morning is like, say, 10 to 1. I want to finish off the major chunk of my work at that time. I skip traffic and all of that. Like, so it adds up to I'm more of a
It's practical, I guess.
brunch person.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm more of a brunch person that way.
Weekend
like,
brunch, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for me,
I'm brunching weekdays.
bro, for me, I wake up around the same time, 7:15. I wake up, take a cold shower.
Cold
and
shower,
a
huh?
hot
Yeah.
dump.
By the way, I don't take dumps in the morning, man.
What?
Yeah, I
What?
don't take it in the morning.
Wow, bro. I sometimes have to get up mid-sleep because my stomach is just killing me.
No, I don't take dumps.
Which sounds like a problem to me. Certainly.
Suddenly.
Like everybody has that thing where they wake up and take a dump. For me, it's not like that.
Bro,
So,
how does that
Nice.
even work?
I don't
Do you take a dump before you sleep?
know.
So when do you take dumps?
Afternoon. And then
Okay.
evening.
Nice.
So
So
the
when you're
thing-
at work, you're like stinking up public washrooms and shit.
luckily they have air fresheners in my washroom, so it's like spray
If
them.
they want,
No,
you should know it to carry one, bro. Like,
Yeah, so I wake up around like 7:30 के बीच में, and cold shower wakes me the
shower is
fuck.
interesting.
Wow, morning
Yeah,
person and
it's
cold
not-
shower. That sounds like.
By the way, it's
a good thing.
it's not because I want to take a cold shower, because the
But you know
heater
the benefits.
heater is not switched on. That's why.
You're lucky, bro.
That's
Apparently, that shit like shakes your whole system up. Like every morning, you'll be like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Yeah, bro. I
Literally.
wake up and
You wake up
then
with that like.
this thing, And then me and Tanas go together, sit in the car, listen to some loud music.
Nice.
That's how I hype myself up a little bit.
How
Yeah.
long is your drive?
So for me, it takes me around half an hour to reach work because I get stuck in traffic. Even though technically, if there's no traffic, I'll reach in like 10 minutes. But always either
Morning traffic.
I'm facing the Hesta Street traffic or the Granal Sabka traffic, mainly the Granal Sabka traffic. So I take half an hour to drop Tenas to JLT and then I go to work. So that time full music blast and then listen, you know, like how I used to do it before also.
Yeah,
like, yeah.
obviously,
So like,
obviously.
then you come and obviously then I have my
You
little,
have your monsters.
my little monster.
Yeah.
And I'm good to go. Then there are a lot of people and then, you know, like my company's full like our company's full like a lot of people.
Yeah.
Start talking to it. Out of like, I only talk to like all the people in my office. I only talk to like, I would say like 1% of the people. You know what I mean? There's so many people.
You don't have to talk to
Yeah.
everyone.
So that, and like just like,
Is there like a
Dog.
competition environment when you're meeting other realtors?
yeah.
Like, let's say if the both of you are realtors, when you see each other, do you feel
I
like there's
don't have
some
the
sort
same
of
company?
like
Not-
yeah, in the same company?
I have the little bit, but mainly I have more of a can we work together vibes, not competition. Can we work together? If we can't, then I don't care. I mean,
Does
then I
work-
will not
Does
work.
working together happen a lot?
Yeah, and it's good. That's what I like. I like to work with other agents is because sometimes
Interact
Deals
with
get
you.
done.
Deals get done. The main thing for me is to get the deal done.
Okay.
But there are a lot of people who don't want to do it. That's up to them.
That's
and
their
then-
way of working. I
that's
think.
their
Yeah,
way
they
of
get
work.
more money, right?
Yeah, I mean they get more money.
Okay,
They
yeah.
think they
Because
get
they have to split commission.
yeah.
Yeah, but like working with someone would also have its like ups and downs, right? Like,
Yeah, because sometimes
so-
working with someone, the other agent, you think they are working together, but they're really trying to sneak the deal
Yeah.
out from under you.
They're trying to do
Oh
that.
my god.
Or
And then, of
What?
course, there are challenges that they're not doing their part.
yeah,
Yeah, that's the issue with
They didn't
working
do the
together with
follow up
someone.
or whatever.
they
It's
didn't
in-
do follow-ups. They don't. Let's say if I'm working with an agent and I have the buyer, they have the seller.
So is there always like a fear when you're working with someone like
I
fuck,
mean,
this guy's gonna
every
take
single
away
time.
my deal?
every
'cause-
Okay, outside agents, yes. My company agents, but my only fear with not that for not stealing clients from my internal agents, it's mainly like there are a lot of agents and they have different way of working. I'm not saying their way of working is wrong, but what I feel is if you are the guy who has the property, then you show up for your viewing.
Okay.
Don't be like take your client and go.
Yeah.
Take it and go.
Yeah, like go and check it out.
That's a part. That's his part that he needs to. Or
Yeah,
her
like you
part
need
he
to do
needs
your part.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
over there, the challenge is that, Raunak is bringing a client. Is he a serious client? Is he a
Yeah, so
buyer?
that's-
Is he a
Yeah.
time
You
waster?
know,
You
the
don't
doubt
know.
is-
Yeah, but
So that's why, like, being a real estate agent is like a fucking, I don't know how they do it. And I've been around real estate agents 5, 6, 7 years.
Yeah.
I've been one. So
How long were you a real estate agent?
4 years.
4 years.
So 3.5 years. 2010 to 2014.
So
It's
that's the
just,
thing
just
is
like
it's-
blink of an eye, things can just go left,
Wow.
right. Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, just as an agent, do your part. At least show up for viewings. You know,
Yeah,
if it's
fair.
your property, show up for viewings. You know, just show like this is the house. This is because the thing is, we like in our company for secondary agents, we specialize in areas. And to be honest, like I do. Okay, I'm always honest, but I
Says
do
you-
know.
says you.
I know my area really well. I know
Yeah.
the other areas, but I don't know them very well. You know what I mean? I don't know the
You can't know them.
yeah, so I know the building. Let's say in a different area, I would know the building's name, but I don't know what sort of layouts they have. Only a specialist would know that.
Okay.
So if I have a client who is looking for something in another building which is in the other area, obviously I have to use someone else's help,
True.
right? Because or else I cannot. And when they say go for the viewing yourself, I don't know anything about the building. I don't know what was the apartment next to me sold for, like next to him sold for. I don't know what
You
sort
can't
of-
carry a conversation in that situation.
Yeah, it's just see the house and let's come out. Or I can't be like, oh, this is the O1 type unit, and you know, because usually when I go for viewings, I'll be like, okay, this the unit is there. Oh, by the way, the same unit on different floor sold for this much, and you know, that's the reason this guy wants to sell for this. But we can talk about so many things. You know, this building is this. I don't know how old the building is. I know a lot, like, you know, I can, if it's in my area, I know everything kind of thing. You know what I mean? So I know exactly like how much it sold for the building next to us, and what the rentals are going on, how much can you expect, what type of people live here, what type of, you know, rents, I mean, like, how many checks and all, everything I know, basically, you would say. Like, how far is the metro from here, how far,
Like that's your
like which my job
that's
is.
what
Like what
you need
how
to know
them-
everything about
yeah,
the
like how
apartment, right?
even before showing the amenities, I would be like, okay, these are the amenities, and you know how good the amenities are. There's
Yeah.
You can't say these things if you don't know.
yeah, and if you don't know in the other this thing, that's the reason. And the thing is, other agent has to come and explain that, right?
Yeah.
And if they don't, I'm just like lost
You don't
myself.
know.
Because think about it like this, right? Because it happened to me, and the other agent did not come. I don't even know which floor the swimming pool and the gym is in.
Yeah.
You know,
But
like
isn't it your job to know or
No,
read
you
about
can't-
it?
You
I
can't
don't know.
know that much. It's
See,
very
I
different.
know the
even
building.
only the
That's where
person
the other
who
person's job comes in.
yeah,
They're splitting the deal, so
So
they have a
that's his
part to
part of
play. It's not
the-
just
just
Okay,
because
fine.
you have the property with you
yeah.
and you don't show up, he's not working on it. He's just like, I have this. You want to go see it, and give me 50%. Like
It doesn't work that way.
yeah, so there are a few agents in my same company I don't work with at all.
You can only
Yeah,
over
and-
time figure out 2-3
yeah.
people that you can work
Because and also there are types of agents who I don't work with usually is the agents who have clients who go like, I want in this and this area.
Yeah.
You know?
with. As if they know exactly.
No, they want. That's the thing. They don't know what they want.
Yeah.
They want to see 16 areas. They want to see all of Dubai. And I work in JLT, right? So now they say I want JLT, Marina, JBR, this thing. So I'll be like, you know what? Like when I get a call and they usually explain it to us. They're like, okay, I have a client who's looking for this in this area. If they say 3-4 areas, I'm like, I don't have anything because if you're
Are you hiding?
like if you have
For the sound.
you know, if you have the client, just show like, you know, just like because I get specific clients only because I have those clients only who only are looking in JLD.
Okay.
You know what
So
I
you're
mean?
given them, right, by a company.
No, it's
You gotta source them.
I got them through my listings because I have a lot of listings in JLD. So when I
Nice.
get clients only, they're like JLD buyers.
Okay.
They're
so
not
you-
looking around like, oh, I'm looking in Marina also, and you know.
But a
there's-
lot of people would be like, who are not decided, have the money, but they don't know what area to
That
spend.
happens.
That happens a lot, I
happens.
think.
No, not a
right?
lot. Not okay. A lot, yes.
Maybe not for you.
Not
I
a
think,
lot,
like,
but the
as
thing is,
a-
I've seen a lot of people who know exactly what they want. Like not exact building what they want, exact area what they want.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
It's kind of your job to.
Yeah.
That's where qualifying a client
Yeah.
comes in, right? You
Yeah.
have to qualify a client, find out what are they getting towards instead of first call. Okay, let me show you 17 properties.
Yeah.
Right? Like your sales director will tell you that.
Yeah. Qualify your client like this thing.
What are the most mind-numbing challenges of your job? If I were to say that your job is not challenging, will you be pissed off?
I wouldn't be pissed off.
What the
I
fuck?
would.
What do you mean my job is not challenging? Of
No,
course.
no, I'm not gonna be pissed off. I would just tell you like what I do, and how it works, and then it's up to you to decide, right?
See,
Like,
yeah.
He just spoke about this. This is a very challenging job.
yeah. So I have a factory in Delhi which basically makes manufactures rubber parts. We manufacture rubber parts and metal bonded rubber parts for Japanese cars. So let's say your Toyotas, your Nissan, Mitsubishi. And in Mitsubishi, there's a truck called Canter, Fuso. So I specialize in making a lot of the parts for that particular car, plus along with all your basic cars like Toyota, Corollas and Altimas
Sunnies
and
and-
stuff. Yeah, petrol. And so the hard part for me is technically not here, but this is what my dad handles most of. And I'm sort of gonna take it
Easy
over.
job.
Yeah, so I can tell you what he does, and he has to manage the the suppliers in India. Now, what they do is there's a group of manufacturers all in one industrial area, and they all sort of work together. Like, let's say the three of us have a factory in one area. So I have, let's say, out of 100 parts, I have 30, you have 30, 30, and someone has another 10. So we'll work together to create a full order for somebody
Yeah.
in our factories, and then you just ship it. Now what's happening is that a lot of people are converting from China, going to China to get the products, and coming to India. So, because obviously it's taking so much time for goods when you place the order for it to reach to Dubai, it takes about like 6 to 7 months now, give or take, because of the container backlog and all of that kind of stuff. So if you put a purchase order in India, you'll get your stuff in maybe like 2 to 3 months, because it takes like 1 month to sort of ready your dies and XYZ, and then another 15 to 20 days for production. And the production is where it is the most important part to handle. Let's say the thing is, in India it's all done by hand, and in China it's all done by machine. It's all machine operated. They have like huge machines and stuff, because the government is supporting them. Electricity is cheap. And in India, if you want to open an electric plant, it's going to cost you a bomb. Like, you're not going to be able to compete with the prices. And yeah, that's the manufacturing part. And then you have like a warehouse where you have to collect all your goods, which will be like, say, 300, 400 cartons, give or take. Those are then shipped to Dubai into the Jebel Ali port, and that's where I receive them from and take them to my warehouse. So that's how my product reaches Dubai.
But how does that work? Like 6 months?
You have to work with a lot of people to get one order completed.
Yeah, it's scaled, right? So
It's scaled as fuck. Like, if I want something to do with an exhaust product, there's someone else completely who's, let's say, mastered their craft in making exhaust products. So I have 3 to 4 really big exhaust manufacturers over here, for which they use a few of my products. And yeah, and it's one of the I think my biggest client is Skyline Fox Exhaust. They have their own big manufacturing plant in Al Quwain as well. So they take some products from us and install it into their exhaust, which is then re-exported.
yeah.
So yeah, that's
Are the margins good?
margins are decent. Yeah, from India, like the thing with the
That's where you're saving. Like that.
yeah, I have an
Save on the
export
cost.
company in India. So if you do have an export company in India, you can get like returns from the government.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get a GST return and everything. So the trickiest part is in India, because there's a lot of things which are like, what do you call, the accountant thing. Any bank related work in India is super complicated because it's going through so many checks.
Yeah.
So that process takes a while, more than it should, is what I mean. And when you come here, then I have a retail division. I supply to car part shops that you will go to buy to. And then I sell to re-exporters, which are in the Dera market in Dubai. So they'll buy my products and then they'll re-export it to Africa or other countries. Like even GCC, a lot of my things go to.
Wow.
So yeah,
Wow.
that's my whole process. And it's just me and my father doing it right now. So what I explained to you before was the part that my dad does. And when it comes here, it's like you have to clear your stock, right, somehow. So you need to get the sales. And so right now I'm approaching a lot of sales agents for my work to reduce, because it's just me and my dad. So technically my investment into the company is not a lot, because I'm operating from a shared warehouse where I have a 40-foot container space. And my challenge is that before my next shipment comes in the next month is to clear up this stuff. So as long as that rotation keeps going, it's
What do you
decent.
do to make your job easier?
I have tied up with a few sales agents in multiple, let's say, multiple lines of work. So let's say there's a suspension part line, there's an exhaust line, then there's a mountings line, a bushes line. So you need to have different sales agents, which I'm
go
working
and
on
sell it
currently,
to-
who will have their customer base or something along those lines. And they have my product list with the prices, and I give them a 5 to 7% cut.
You so don't need those agents.
Sorry?
You so don't need those agents. You need TikTok.
I need TikTok.
Yeah. I mean,
Really? Do I need TikTok? You think I'm going to get an African buyer through TikTok?
Bro.
What do you think those buyers are doing all day?
I'm not sure what the fuck they're doing.
They're watching
Bro.
TikTok.
TikTok reels
They're
and
watching
all
TikTok.
is.
What do you think they're doing?
Interesting.
I feel like
course.
yeah, that's right. That's like the way to like.
That's something I can look into for
They're
sure.
all sitting on Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah,
What are
but
they
I've just never like imagined myself doing like selling my parts on TikTok, which I don't know. I've never seen it happen, so I
But
don't
the thing
know
is,
if that's
you
a
can be the
possibility.
first one to do it.
A,
Because
I can be the
you
first
can be
one.
the first
Exactly,
one to
like
do it.
since
You're
I've not
probably
seen
not
it,
the first one to do it.
probably not,
It's
but
already being done.
in my head I can be. I mean,
Hey,
it's not, like,
hey, for your like, it's different. Because it's you, it's different. Because if he was doing the same job, it'll be different. He'll attract. If I was doing the same job, it'll attract different kinds of people.
That's
You're
true.
doing the same job, attract different kind of people.
That's true.
True.
But it's quite crazy, man. Like there's some products that I make, which cost me like say $5, for example. And if I'm selling it to a wholesaler, it'll be like for $8-9.
Yeah.
Like if you ask me about the margins, right? Like this is how it goes, give or take. Like if I'm making something for 5 dirhams, the wholesaler will take it for 8 dirhams, and
Retail will be.
the retail will be like say double of that, maybe like $20, $16-20, and to the final customer, it goes up to like say 100 dirhams. That's the margins that the retailers work on. If you have a shop, and let's say if you come to buy something from me.
So your product is inevitably being bought by me,
Yes.
the person who's
Yes.
going to
Yes.
the garage.
Yes.
Garage is buying from the wholesaler.
No, they're buying
The garage is buying from the
retailers.
retail shop.
Retail shop is buying from the wholesaler.
Wholesaler or someone. There are two types of wholesalers. There's a re-exporter, and then there's a person who does a local wholesale business.
You can cut at least 2 layers out of this. The wholesaler. You can go directly to the garage. You can.
I don't want to do that. That requires a lot of work. So I'm someone who would like to have my work set up in a way where it's not a lot of headache. Now, let's say if I'm supplying to a garage, okay, let's say
He will not order.
He's not gonna
he will not
order-
order 700 pieces.
he's not going to order 700 pieces, but let's say I do have the contacts to get whatever you need. अगर मैं अपना नहीं product बना सकता, I can still trade.
Yeah.
I trade also. But the thing is that I don't keep stock for all kinds of parts. Let's say you need like a bush for your Land Cruiser. I know where to get it from, but if I place an order over there, the order I'll be receiving is by tomorrow, and the garages can't wait till tomorrow. Do you get it? So I don't want to keep stock for everything. That'll increase my capital.
Yeah.
So inventory, and the best way to work is without any overheads, right? So I've just tried to make it that way. And I want,
because I was just looking at those margins. Like if I'm buying something for $100,
yeah,
you're selling it for 5 dirhams.
yeah.
So it's so much.
Yeah, but if I sell it to you, I won't sell it for $5. I mean, I'll sell it for $50. Like I know that market, I've done it, but it's just
if you sold it to me, you'll sell it for $50.
yeah,
right?
and it'll still be $50 cheaper for you. So there's many ways you can play it, and now I'm just trying to make it in a way where we're trying to work towards a way where agar saman has come, just like please, like booking order of some sort, where I'm literally just on the phone, my dad's on the phone or I'm on the phone, placing the order in India, making sure that they are all of the right dimensions.
And you're anticipating how many of these can be sold 6 months later, because that's how long it's going to take for the parts to arrive.
If you get it from China, it'll take 6 months. But let's say,
From India, 3 months.
yeah, because of the production time. When the ship leaves India for Dubai, it takes only like 4 to 5 days.
Yeah.
Before that is all, you got your custom clearance, you have your packing and boxes.
There's a lot of anticipation that you have
There's
to
a
do.
lot, like, and the whole thing is that the retail market over here, it works on credit, like 3 months of credit. And that's where it's a problem, because when we had first started, me and my dad, we had accumulated about 130 shops across Dubai, Sharjah and Ajman, where it was just the both of us, and we had hired one helper or a sales guy, but he was more like a helper because even he was learning on the job. And it's just the 3 of us, and everyone's like not giving us an order on cash because you don't mind paying another $3, but paying after 4 months for the same product. Now the issue with the Sharjah market what happened is that out of the 120, we had like say 80 shops from Sharjah, and that's a lot of investment. Like, most of the chunk of my investment went into supplying to those shops initially. Now what happens is the deal is, it's, let's say today's November, so whatever the billing of November is, I will make a final bill, and after that starts your 3 months of credit.
Whoa.
Yeah, so it's like super heavy. Like to sustain that level of credit is very difficult if you don't have any help from the banks. And at that point, I did not have any like help from the banks. So what happens is, now let's say if your bill is like $1,000, and if I come to you and go like, okay, like, after the whole month ends, 3 months get over, and now you're due for payment, right? Now this is what used to happen, which pissed me off the most till today. It does, and that's the reason I've stopped doing a lot of retail. Is that if I go to you and I go like, okay, your $1,000 is due from today. What do you think should happen? I should be given a check of $1,000 or cash $1,000, right? That's what should happen ideally, or in an actual sense, according to me. But what started happening over there, and it still happens with other companies, is that after 3 months, they start to pay you
in installments, kind of thing.
Like you have to go to that shop every week,
by paisa.
hoping that they give you the money.
Like,
Do you get it? It's so difficult
so
to
they
sustain
give you in
that.
parts, right? Like, let's say,
Bro, like, okay, let's
200
say
a week or something.
he'll be like, okay, fine, here, take 200 dirhams. But that 200 dirham is the same amount he's going to pay if his bill is $1,000, 100, like a $2,000 or 10,000. Anytime you go there, he's going to give you 200. Here, stay happy.
Oh man, no. Even
So-
for us, like even real estate, there's no credit system. But the thing is, till the sale of a property in, let's say, secondary, till the sale of a property is not done, you're not paid.
Interesting.
And that sale can take up to 60 days. And it's the same with off-plan as well. It's not till your client does not pay a certain amount.
They will not release your payment.
They will not release commission. 20% plus 4%.
Interesting.
They will not release commission. So that, and by the way, that 20% can take. So I'll tell you, for example, there's this. We have an exclusive project. I would say it's called Biltmore Residence in. It's on Sheikh Zayed Road, right next to MOE, opposite road, like Umsikem side. The developers are really good. They don't need like the client's money in order to build, because shell and core is already built. Okay, they've bought the building, shell and core. They just need to install all the MEP works and everything and just do the finishing of the building. So they don't need much of client's money. So they're very flexible with the payment plan. But they will release your payment after 20 plus 4%. By flexible, I mean they're very flexible. So a friend of mine, a colleague of mine, who's also my friend, sold over there. And he didn't, and to make the sale, he was like, yeah, we are very flexible. So the client was like, you know what? I will pay 10% now. I will pay 10% after 6 months. And the 4% with the next 10%. So after 6 months. So in that,
So
like
you wait
in
for
that,
that much
so the
time?
thing is, in your head, you're like, sale or kind of thing, right? So he's like, yes, no problem. We got permission. He got permission from the head of our like off plan and all. They're like, okay, fine, yeah, no worries, do it. And after the sale, he realized that he's only going to get paid when 24% is going to be paid. So
6 months.
the next 6 months,
Which could be 8 months easily.
which could be 8 months, because they're still flexible and he can be like, change.
Damn.
But that's only very few, this thing, developers. Because this is
So
exclusive.
you're talking in terms of an agent, right?
Yeah,
In terms
yeah.
of an agent, when do you get paid?
Man, that's the thing. Like, for me, I feel like it's a bit more, obviously, because it's my situation, I'll feel that way. It's because you're putting that money in as well, right? Your money is technically blocked. Your investment is blocked. Like, as an agent, I don't know if you, like, put any money in time, opportunity. Yeah. So, I don't know. For me, it hurts more because now I've started to get paid. Matlab, my 1 month. There's been time where one guy has paid off 1 month after, like, 3 months. And then by then, the next 3 months is also like delayed as much.
The value of that money.
Yeah, it just goes because you calculate 2% of interest per month as your credit that you're giving. And if you
But then the reason it works and it's okay is because you've got 1,700 of these guys working. Tick, 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 tick. So
yeah, सब
cycle.
कुछ चाहिए. Everyone needs a
So-
sale.
so-
right? Like, once you need to just get into the
अगर
rotation.
तुम्हारा इसका डिले हो रहा है तो इसका आ जा रहा है, फिर
ऐसे
उसका
आ रहा
delay
है.
हो रहा है,
It's
इसका
coming in a
इसका
second,
delay हो रहा है,
yeah.
इसका आ रहा है. वो चलता रहता है.
But for it to reach that ease, this is how you've done chalta rehta hai. It's very difficult for you to reach that stage
Yeah,
itself.
exactly. You've been doing this for such a long time. Your
Yeah,
dad's
so I
been doing
stopped doing that. I took out all my money. I was like, I can't do this shit. I did it for a year and all my funds are blocked.
Are they
Like-
still blocked, by the way? I want to know. Are there people who have not paid
Man,
you?
one of my, like I got a really big order for bushes, like a booking order of a sizable amount. Now the thing is, 4 of those parts, I was making a brand for someone. So I've got his
Logo and
logo, his boxes, his packing, like everything I've got arranged from my end. Now, but the thing is, like I'd sent some samples to my supplier in India. Ki, you need this exact thing. Now, what he did not do is he had a die, but it was like 1 mm shorter than the sample that I had given. Now he had 4 of these dies, so he did not check with the sample, and then he just made whatever he had and he sent it over here. So when it came here, we just like from the ship itself, we just sent it directly to the customer, and we're like, and the guy's like, I gave you samples for a reason, so that you make the exact same thing. Like even if it's a 1 mm difference, the bush is essentially gonna go inside the thing with the power press.
Yeah.
Now, if the thing with shorter and longer is that even a 1 mm it's going to go in because it's length, but then when the car is being driven,
Yeah.
you're constantly going to hear that, you know, like, so that's the problem, and because of that,
That's
4 of my
unsafe
parts
also.
are still stuck. It's not a wrong part. It's just that
Essentially, it's the wrong part.
yeah, you just need like a sort of like one extra thing to plug it in. So I'm just trying to work on that. How do I get that across and find another buyer for it? But till then, I've got like a kind of a big chunk of what I put into the order still left to be paid.
But isn't that the supplier's fault? Didn't you give him the sample and tell him, look?
Yeah, but the thing is,
Yeah, but
the supplier
to
is
the person who's buying it, he's the supplier.
No, I'm talking about your supplier, right?
my supplier. Yeah. So the thing is, we can't really say much to people who are working in rubber because, and it's like I do have a working relationship with them since I started working itself. So you can't fucking say anything to them.
There are relationships to maintain.
There's a relationship to maintain because
bigger
he's-
fights to.
Yeah, like it's okay. Like take the hit because if you fuck things up with him, it's very difficult to find suppliers that don't cheat you because it's rubber. You can easily mix sand and rubber and reduce the quality in like this.
Okay.
So you don't fuck with them. If
It's a very difficult.
it's difficult,
Very
like
challenging.
like you can smell the rubber. Like there's some rubbers. Like sometimes if you even bargain with them, they will say, okay, I will get it down to whatever price you want, but it's gonna fuck the quality up.
See now, so that's TikTok content.
Yeah, see?
That's TikTok content.
You can say all
Quality
that.
of rubber. This is the way I do it is this way. The challenge that I face is this. So
Yeah.
in order to overcome that challenge, this is what I do. Anybody watching that will, I like this guy. I trust this guy.
Yeah.
He knows what he's talking.
Good.
about. You do know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I
See,
mean,
the
this is
thing
what I
is-
do. I'll know
Right?
what I'm
See,
talking
So-
we are talking about it right now like this, right? The thing is through
I just learned
through-
7 things.
through-
Yeah.
Yeah, through
Tires
social
and bushes and rubber.
Yeah.
because through social media itself, I had sold a property. You know how?
What are you saying,
Yeah,
really?
you know how different it is because they know you very well. Not very well. They know you as they've seen you on the screen. They know
Yeah.
you. They have that thing.
Yeah.
It's not some random guy. You know, they've seen this person. They know about this company, so they have that little trust in you. I wouldn't say they trust you blindly. They still have that.
I mean, yeah,
Their
you should have a,
relation-
you someone have a
You've
rapport
got
with them because they've seen you.
You've got
anyway.
a leg in
You've got
Yeah.
a leg in.
already.
Yeah.
They've seen you.
Yeah.
And that, by the way, if you are very good at your job, which you are,
Yeah, na.
khatam.
You've
Let's-
got to be
let's
good
so-
at your job. Social
Yeah.
media gets you the attention.
It
Yeah.
gets you the
Then you have to
thing.
be good
You
at your
gotta
job.
do your shit after.
Somebody was saying, like, this guy who was doing a thing earlier today, he was saying, oh, you know, with ChatGPT, you just don't know. People can write some stuff and make videos about it. I said, yeah, sure. It's not about ChatGPT. 20 years ago, people made ads, but if they were not good at their jobs, they got exposed. So just the way if somebody uses ChatGPT to create a nice script and make a video, if they're not good at their job, they'll get exposed.
Yeah.
So you've got to be good at the work.
If you're good at the
Just
work,
like anything.
yeah,
True.
That's the thing. If you're good at your work and this TikTok and all, I feel like they help
It's just
a
for
lot.
attention.
It's
have
worth a shot
It is
for
worth a
sure.
I mean,
Like, why not?
And some of the things you spoke about in this industry, like I just feel like if
Like,
you can make that into
Let
content,
me make it very simple for you. I just learned 7 things about tires and bushes and whatever, rubber. Now, I can go and I can sit in my friends group.
And you can like speak about that, yeah, for sure.
Where did I learn from?
Yeah.
So when somebody says, "Yeah, I've got this," or even if I've got like you're the guy for me,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
For tires or whatever.
that's
Or he could be the
For
guy.
the-
If I'm okay, what's really happening in JLT? I saw one video of his, right?
Yeah.
And this is what JLT. Yeah, I lived there for 4 years. I'm
Yeah.
interested in JLT, and then another video about JLT, another video about JLT.
So you just
He's the
stick
guy I
to-
trust about JLT,
Nice.
that's
You
how-
specialized yourself in
right?
stuff.
So automatically, because of the way he spoke knowledgeably about it,
that's the thing.
that's just it. People make social media to be this thing. You have to be this thing to be on social media.
Yeah.
No.
People start off with social media thinking that if I need 100K subscribers or
Yeah.
followers,
I need to make
right
jokes, or I need to do
Right
this,
now,
or I
I
need to
need
do
it.
that.
Like,
Yeah.
now. So if you see,
I mean-
because I've seen a lot of real estate TikToks, I would say. Some of them are good. Most of them are cringe.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the thing is,
I don't watch
firstly,
too much.
I've seen Firstly, I've
social
seen a
media.
lot of people obviously copy content, which is fine. I mean, it's fine.
Copying is fine.
Copying is fine, and they do it with their own way. It's fine. It's just that some of them are very cringe. Okay, and the thing is, they think that if I get all this, they start off with thinking that I will get mujhe 100K subscribers. Like,
So why not? Why would
but the
they
thing is,
think that?
no,
No,
because
they
you have
think
to
that
be
that's a good
you have to
thing
be
to start
very
off.
patient with social
the
media.
problem here is they think that this works. Raghav did something. He got 100,000 views.
तो मेरा भी हो जाएगा.
Mera bhi ho jayega.
This works. I'm just looking for the thing that works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
Instead of
problem.
creating what
Instead of thinking for myself,
Yeah.
I'm just looking for this is a quick fix. Like not a quick fix, like a shortcut.
Shortcut.
Fast track way to get there.
get
So
there.
Raghav got 100,000 views. I'll do exactly so I'll get 100,000 views because this works.
Interesting.
That's where the problem is.
Yeah. So that's
How
the
long do
thing.
you think it takes for someone
There's no
to
way,
get
there's no
famous?
sh-
What do you think
You
is the
can-
average?
One video can make you famous, or
That's the thing.
1,500
right?
videos.
Anything can
Anything.
Anything.
It could
And
be
that's-
anything.
So it's fair game.
There's so many videos on our Instagram page where I'm just like, why the fuck does this one have so many views? Like
You don't
how,
know.
like what is attracting someone?
Why do even people try to figure it out? You
Like,
can't figure it out.
You can't figure it out, right?
Some stupid stuff it gets views.
Kuch
So people,
bhi, like-
stupid. But stop complaining and like. मैं तो ये
No,
कर
like
रहा हूँ.
just as the analytic thing. Like
You're
when
trying to
you
figure
enter
out the
social
algorithm.
media, you're just trying to see like, okay, what kind of thing works, And then
It's trying to figure out what works is like trying to figure out that I just I've known you guys for 3 months. How do I become the most popular? But how do I impress the both of you the most?
Just,
that, because I'm looking for the thing that works that
Yeah.
impresses the two of you.
Yeah.
Is that how you live in real life? No.
no.
So what is it
No,
about
but like I would like to have a clear, like how I live is like if I'm doing something, I'd like to understand it, or if I'm hearing something, I'd like to understand it. Like I feel like till I don't understand something, like it just becomes easier when you are. So I was just in the beginning, just initially trying to feel like, okay, how much is this gonna get? Like just seeing like let's say a catalog of 30 videos, you would sort of get an idea or not of what you think might work from your content.
I mean,
Sort
I
of,
just feel
give or
like-
take, because
I feel like
there's a
just posting consistently.
but it has to be like good
Anything,
content.
because
no?
nobody-
You just
good,
can't
who
post, like,
decides good?
anything.
No,
do you
That's what
You think
that's
you're
what
good,
I ended
maybe
up.
I
on.
don't think
That's
you're
what I
good.
ended up at, like because what I'm seeing is not making
other
sense
people
to me.
decide what's good.
Yes,
You
yeah.
show up as your best. You think you're doing your best.
Yeah.
I might not like it.
Yeah.
So it's not good. But
So that's the
I'm the audience. I'm the one who hits like.
You are the one, na? You are
So
like,
we don't
exactly.
decide. We don't know what's good.
Yeah. It's,
How does anything
How do you define
work?
good? Is there good, bad? Nothing.
Uh,
I've seen
how
some
do
good-
relationships work? Friendships work? Authenticity,
Yeah.
honesty.
Yeah.
So just do the same thing as social media. Authenticity and
No, like-
honesty.
Like I generally have a tough time.
Being honest.
No.
No.
Tough time deciding. Like this is a new problem I have. Okay. Are you guys ready for this?
Let's get into
Are you
the
guys
problem.
ready?
Yeah.
My new what the fuck is happening moment is that I'm unable to decide or not decide. I do not know how to be in social places and what is right according to. Let's say I have to. If I enter a party, do I have to greet everyone? Everyone.
No, I mean, there's-
How does this work?
there are
How do I have-
etiquettes.
The etiquettes, I understand.
So stick with the. You can't.
So
do
there's
too
like-
much. Can't
yeah.
Please everyone. You can't.
So recently I'd gone for a Diwali party, okay, where I did not know anyone. I had gone with Natasha, alright. Now I'm being told like, okay, you have to do this, you have to be like this is how the people are. So try and if you be this way, this is how you will gel. It was like a corporate event for her. So like I had to be my best, like for her. So now when I'm going there, suddenly the self-doubt is coming like, why am I being told all of this when I should actually just be knowing it, you know? Like, do you understand that point? Like,
No.
so that's where I got stuck. I was like, fuck, bro. Like, I'm actually
did you
not
end
that
up
great. I
being?
ended, if the thing is with me, you tell me that I want this from you, I will give it to you.
Behavior wise.
The thing is not behavior wise, you know, just like, if you
If
see,
if I was in her place, I would say just be nice.
Yeah.
that's all she said, be nice.
Yeah.
Now suddenly like it started because I'm being told be nice, I'm doubting that am I actually nice. Like you get that?
Can I even? Am I even have?
Am I not nice?
Yeah.
Like
Am I not generally nice?
Am I
Yeah.
even capable of being?
yeah,
nice?
but like she just meant like be a little more uplifted. Like just be your best self
Yeah.
for me,
Best
which made a lot of sense. Like
yeah, she was. I guess just.
It was
just
for-
don't fuck it up for me. Like
Don't-
These
yeah,
are,
because-
these
because-
people they are my work. I want
I work with them and I want to have a good and healthy
impression of
and
you know, who I'm with and things like that.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I don't usually go to corporate events. I don't know what the scene generally is. Like everyone over there was like much elder to me, like 50, 60. Not like the kinds that are like you, who I can easily speak to. Like I don't think that you.
50. I'm
No.
close.
No, you're 47.
Yeah, 45,
right?
yeah.
45.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Same difference.
not really. But 5 years is a long time. Bro.
Yeah, I
get
Okay, but you get my point, right? Like. So I was just like, okay, maybe like I need to start learning how to speak in those kind of environments, or I don't know how it works, man. Like it just put me in a fucking dilemma.
I just think I say this to my nieces. My nieces are 19 and 16, and they were like, "Oh no, people are watching," and I go out. I can't go swimming. People will watch. I said, of course, people will watch, but they'll watch you for about 3 seconds. Just the way you go, you judge people. We go, we look at someone. But we do it for about 7 seconds and then we move on. So be okay with that. People will look at us. People will judge us. People will watch us. But then they will also then move on after 7 seconds.
Yeah.
Just the way you do.
Yeah.
Right? We all judge people. It's fine. That's just human nature. Not judge as in make a harsh judgment or whatever. We look at someone, look at that guy, fat ass. And then we move on, right?
Yeah,
Oh, look
that's
at
it.
that woman.
मोटू चल रहा है.
Same.
कितना मोटू जा रहा है. How did she end up with him? You know? And then it's over.
I think everyone does that, man.
everyone does that.
Like even if you don't want to do it,
Just
one thought will come, and it's just like.
I mean,
But then I was put into this big dilemma, man, and I ended up doing a good job. I was told I did a
Tell me
good
something
job.
about thoughts.
Yeah.
So I was just sitting in the heel once, and there was this bunch of real estate agents sitting there. One like head bro, and all his other
lackeys.
chelas,
And
right?
entourage.
Yeah, right. And then this girl is a nice-looking English girl who used to work. She was pressing, and the head bro goes to his friend. He goes, "Side पे रखने के लिए अच्छी नहीं है." Sorry, side पे रखने के लिए बुरी नहीं है.
Buri nahi.
Side पे
check.
रखने के लिए
Whoa.
not bad for a side.
Wow.
So
Where are these kind of guys, dude?
No, the way people are people. You know? So I thought, if I look at that girl and I think, okay, she's not bad for a side chick, but just think and not actually verbalize and actually say it to someone, does it make me a slightly better person or no?
Does it make you?
Slightly better person.
Better than that asshole who goes to his friend, side pe rakhne ke liye boli
Do you
nahi."
believe that thought?
That's what I'm asking. Does that mean if I feel she's actually kind of nice?
Okay.
Just thinking it, but not saying it out
I
loud.
was just thinking, literally thinking in my head.
But has it?
Even if I'm sitting with my friends,
But
I'm
would you
just,
keep the thought in you? Is that what
Yeah,
you're saying, or is it just a
thinking-
passing by thought?
No,
it's a passing by thought.
Then it's fine.
but does it make him better than the one who said it?
So who says it to
Who says it to his friend? Is like, oh, they
It's not bad
mal
for the side.
or whatever it is.
Bro, I don't
Bro,
think
not
I don't
bad
think you
for
can control a thought that comes into your
No,
head
but-
randomly.
no,
So how
but-
can you blame yourself for it?
No, you know, the question is, does it make him a better person than the guy who said it? Yes or no? That's a yes or no. Like, don't you justify
Yeah, he
it.
did not act on it. He did
Yeah.
not solidify
But I
that
feel
thought,
like he-
or he hasn't kept the thought in his head.
Yeah, I feel that as
You
well.
can get the
but
worst thoughts in your head, like,
yeah, we can get back to
but
I
that
get
doesn't
it.
mean that it makes you a bad person.
Yeah.
If you can just, can you do that?
I get
Or is that chick still on your mind? Like, like,
no. Yes, I feel like he is the better person than obviously that guy. It's just. Firstly, I've never heard that line. Like this side.
really?
This
where are these guys?
No,
I
yeah,
don't know. I
like,
live somewhere else only,
not
man.
Pakistani only.
side में रखने के लिए like I
Side
have
पे
never
रखने
heard
के लिए-
someone
बच्ची
say-
बच्ची.
Side पे रखने के लिए
Side
बुरी
बच्ची.
नहीं है. Like
Side-
बुरी,
Wow.
not bad.
That's like, is that objectifying?
Of course.
As fuck, right?
Slap in
Yeah,
the face
good.
objectifying. Huh?
That's just fucked up, dude.
Side पे रखने के लिए बुरी नहीं है. बुरी नहीं है.
But
Not-
did he say that because he meant it, or do you think he said that because
He
his
wanted to
friends
show his-
were there
Yeah, so
and like
it's, so
blah, blah,
it's,
blah, blah.
that's a good question. I think he is that person. He is that person.
to
Okay.
be cool.
हाँ एक और बड़ी मजे की बात so most of us think that English people in our culture can be accused of being racially intolerant. I'm not going to use the word racist because that's just too direct. Racially intolerant. And I was just saying this to someone the other day. I think English people aren't that bad. I think Arabs are more racially intolerant. Where I'm going with this is, but when English people get drunk,
They can be cocky as fuck.
they can
That's what
be
I've
can
seen.
be pretty much in that racially intolerant sort of space. So the question is it because when they get drunk the real thing comes out, and when they're not drunk, when they're sober, they're like English people? I don't find English people racially intolerant at all when they're sober.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they get drunk, so are they controlling it when they're sober
Yes.
and the real thing comes out,
Yes.
or is it
I've-
something else?
I just
What's
feel
going
like
on?
I think like people have that, thing in their head that they're trying to control that thought of being racially intolerant. They're trying to control that thought when they're sober,
But
right?
when
But
they're-
now that thought might be there in their head, but they're just not acting upon it. But when they get drunk,
when inhibitions go,
yeah, that's when they start acting on it.
there's depth in this subject.
Also-
It could
There's
be
so many angles to this, right?
This is like
I'm just thinking of all the angles, and one of the angles that is just coming up in my head is that getting drunk and being rowdy is sort of in their culture. Like if you go to England, you just look at football games, you'll see like hooligans all over the place. It's more worse in France, by the way.
Yeah,
It's
terrible.
more fucked in France. Like people are like lighting up stadiums on like just doing like
It's just terrible
firecrackers,
behavior.
and it's just
alcohol
fucked up.
के
Like.
बाद तो it's just
And they're
night-
calling
night outs and
they're
everything.
like racially abusing the black players. Like it
Yeah.
happens
Yeah.
even in Italy, like very regularly.
I think even Indians are racist towards each other. Do you know that?
No, the Indians are most racist towards each other only.
That's Indians are the
That's
most.
a separate fight.
Is that because there's so many divisions of?
Yes.
It's so ethnically
But that's,
broad.
I can say that about Pakistanis as well.
You can say about मैं नहीं बोल सकता ना पाकिस्तान के बारे में.
Because, see, the thing is,
But I don't know that
Because
much
you
about
don't
Pakistan.
know.
Yeah,
Because-
that's
yeah.
why. But
because
what you said is correct about
I've seen Indians being racist towards each other. You know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah.
don't want Savla or Savli.
Yeah.
You know, like they have that. You know how Indians have in their culture.
India
like,
has a brand called Fair and Lovely. Like
for a
that
reason.
should be like
you have to be fair,
about it.
or
like,
else you're.
It's not there anymore, by the way. I don't think it is.
Pakistan में भी होती थी वो वहीं से आई थी.
Wait,
So
Fair and
what-
Lovely is gone.
Yeah, I think they've changed the name.
Fair and
or
Handsome
like,
was
Yes,
also
because
there.
as humanity we have evolved
Yeah, I
to
mean,
Yeah,
but
better
like,
people.
like that's the thing that was glorified before, and now it's just like okay, you can't have that. Like imagine.
It's so amazing. You guys are growing up. You guys are in your late 20s, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
You're growing up in really good times. Really good times. You guys have a good.
Yeah.
I'm not just saying because I'm older. So I'm like, oh, pehle. It is actually so much
So
better.
much information on
So
that.
much better than 20 years ago.
Like I know that in my head I have so much information. It's sometimes difficult to process it. Like how you just said one thing about like the English people getting drunk, and in my head I'm already thinking of so many actual scenarios, scenes that I've heard. Like my friends going to the UK, and they are telling me like people are like just like wild, like to keep it like real and easy, you know, like
don't want to say things.
crazy. Yeah, it's just wild.
No, like it's, alcoholism is it's a big thing. I mean, listen, people don't know what they're going through. I've known someone very close to me who was an alcoholic. So difficult to
Not an alcoholic anymore.
not an
Whoa,
alcoholic.
what's
Yeah,
what's
what-
the
that's-
scene
what's
there,
the
man?
scene?
Kaise
Like,
hota
How
hai?
to switch?
Yes.
Alcohol Anonymous.
Yes. How do people
Meetings,
do it?
Meetings.
AA meetings.
AA meetings. Go. Make sure you go. You hate it, but you go. And I have sat on the couch with this person doing the AA meetings on Zoom,
Wow.
and people cry.
I'm
because
sure.
Of course,
man.
right? And
Come
people
on,
are
that's
like,
the
people
point.
are like,
right?
oh my
Like, you
God, like,
release
they
all
realize
your
how
inner
much
trauma.
of their lives they're fucked up,
That's the
and it's just. But that's it. AA meetings.
Interesting.
It's I have friends in Pakistan with this girl, her husband is alcoholic, useless. But culture nahi hai AA meetings ka.
Yeah.
It just doesn't exist. But that's the only solution.
Wow.
Not just because I've seen it. It makes sense. It does make sense.
Yeah, a lot of people suffering through
Yeah.
the same thing, coming
Some
together.
people drop out of it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because they
it's not
can't.
easy, man.
It's not easy.
So difficult, I'm
But
sure.
it's but it's like really, आपके वो counselor होते हैं, and then they become your sponsors, and then they take care of each other. There's a lot of religion involved. Not religion,
Religion, you
but nahi, it's a lot of God, like
Spiritual-ish.
spiritual sort of
Connect.
tethering.
Okay.
I would
Like
think
you give them something in their hand which
Co-
is
like a
not a
co-
bottle of alcohol.
Huh.
Like you switch that with say connection to a source, like an energy source.
But that's like I understand why people drop out of it. I mean, just imagine you're in front of like I don't know how many 20, 30 people. Just talk random people you've never met in your life talking about how you have fucked up your whole life.
But then you realize that the other
They
7 who
have
speak
also
after
done-
you,
They've also done,
Yeah.
but it's hard to
But
still
it-
speak, right? It's not
yeah,
like
yeah,
a thing.
yeah.
It's not like the 30 people like the whole judge.
That's
I
why
mean,
they keep it anonymous.
anonymous, obviously, but like I'll say.
Is it easier to speak about real shit to people who you don't know at all, or to the people that you know?
I think it is.
Speaking to like a third person who does not care about your life is, or like don't have
No,
anything to say.
But in those situations, they're there to take strength from you.
Yeah. So, but talking to a third, like, that's what I feel like, because like talking to, let's say, for a therapist or anyone like that, in my head, it's like I've met them. Let's say I've had 10 sessions with them.
Yeah.
I can just cut them out of my life like later on. Like, I'm saying in a way that
No strings attached.
No strings attached.
But that's the thing, right? People get all the strings attached to the therapist.
Also, you get like a third perspective view.
I'm not talking about a therapist because you're going there for.
And the therapists are trained to ask you questions.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so
I'm talking about someone that you know, and then someone that you like. You have
People
no
don't
idea.
do it because they don't want to burden the other person with their troubles.
Yeah.
That's also why it happens.
Okay.
You don't want to burden your sister with your troubles,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Who God knows what she's going through.
Yeah.
Maybe she won't reciprocate and do the same thing. So you're just adding on. So that's why people maybe don't say it to people they know.
Interesting.
But
It's easy to speak to a third person, I would feel. Who will, they might judge you for sure, but then at the same time,
judge
everybody. That's the thing.
That's gonna happen regardless.
That's gonna happen, but still,
Like keep that as a
they'll
constant.
judge you more when you fuck up.
Yeah.
So so that's the thing. It's easy to tell a third person, and then I feel like because you can just always.
No, but then don't
disappear.
do it because I'll just tell them just to let it out, and then I'll disappear anyway. Then it's not gonna happen.
Then what is
You won't reach. It kind of defeats the purpose. You've got to go in, all in.
Yeah.
You're not speaking to the person because you won't have to see them 6 months after you speak to them, right?
Fair.
It's got to be the spirit of what you're doing has to be there has to be a spirit of what you're trying to do. So then, if I'm talking to a complete stranger about it, I am talking to him. I'm telling him that. Then it's out there. Then I have to be honest.
Yeah.
It can't be a hack. That this is the.
No, there's no hack.
This is
There's no hack.
the
Like, you
pill-
need to
the-
make your own hack, right? That's
The pill is to just speak to the stranger, let it
Yeah.
out, and you'll be fine. No, you won't be. You're not being honest.
I think it's like, along with saying it out, you should be involved in some sort of internal healing, which is not just speaking, like meditation or like things of that sort.
The first things first, like, I feel
Be-
like.
Because you're trying to get rid of something, right? Like,
Yeah. So the thing is, I feel like if you really want to work on yourself, heal yourself, do all that, like, first thing first, obviously it has to come from inside you, right?
yeah, it has to. First thing is inside.
That's like the hardest part to accept for yourself, I feel. To accept yourself in a way that, like, bro, I have fucked up my life, or I fucked shit up. Now I want to do something about it. That's where, if that happens, and then you're good to go.
But I think like everyone has separate reasons as to like why they want to like make the next move. Like just change everything and like
of
be
course,
a different way.
everybody has their own reasons for it. Like, everybody has their own motivation.
You heard so many on all our podcasts, right? Like everyone had a different experience. Like when I started the podcast, right, I've only had thought that everyone will get that one point after which they like fuck change like this and that. But as I've like spoken to so many people, like we've done 13 episodes now. It's like the 14th one. And what I started to realize is that it's not just one thing that happens that can change your life. Like just one major event is not enough for you to like become this new personality.
Yeah.
It's very important. Like when someone told me, I think it was Fatudi who had come. She said that she had 3 what the fuck is happenings.
Yeah.
One for the mind, one physically, and another one. I forgot which one it is. But when she said that, I was like, fuck,
There are
that's
a lot of-
possible. Like that's really possible. One thing that affected your mind, one thing that affected you physically, and one thing which is like just a habitual thing. So that really widened my mind, and like my awareness increased at that point, because then I started hearing people with not just one thing. I started noticing people are talking about more things that have changed them.
See, those things will keep happening. Like in my WhatsApp group with my sisters on our parents' death anniversary, my elder sister wrote that, this is the day our lives changed. And I was like, I don't know if I said that or I thought that. And, our lives will, like there will be moments in the future as well where our lives will change. That was one part. And then, but what we should be concerned about is, did we change with it, or are we still the same person that we were the day our lives changed? Did we change with it? Did we change ourselves with it? Have we grown? Have we?
That's self and like analysis, right?
Right.
That you got to carry out.
You got.
I think you got
because
to carry out.
life-changing things
pretty
will keep
consistently,
happening.
bro.
Life-changing things will keep happening.
Like when I started doing this, my life was completely different. My schedule was completely different, and now down like 3 months down, like there've been times in the middle where I've not been motivated, and then there've been times where okay, now I'm at a stage where fuck, now I ready to do something again. Like I'm on that fast-paced move. Like something happened inside me. I was like, okay, now I do more. Like I'm not content with.
Yeah.
I'm not happy with my performance. So
That also happens. That happened to me, I think.
like it's just being true to yourself, and
think,
that's what I'm trying to do.
June, July. It happened to me. Actually, June, because that was the month where I made 0 sales, and I was like, everything is wrong. Everything that I'm doing up to that moment before that is wrong, and that's when I was like, okay, I need to change a lot of things. And I started that's when I started the whole gym, everything I started after that. Started changing a lot of things, started changing my routine in a way that before I used to wake up at 8:39, 8:45, and I used to reach office by like 9:30, 9:45. I started waking up earlier. Like, I think that little small things you change in life, right, will help you grow it.
I want to start running, but ho nahi raha hai.
That's the thing. It will happen once you wake up. You'll go running, man. Like,
choose one thing.
Run. I want to run. Someone has to make me run, bro. I'm like so lazy. Like, get up and do it. Okay. This is the minimum requirement. Okay, then I will do it. It's like that. Someone used to tell me this is the minimum requirement for fitness. I'll do that much. Like, this is how.
you can tell yourself.
Huh?
You can tell yourself.
I should be telling myself.
The minimum requirement.
Like how I'm telling you, I should be telling this to myself. But it's just that the effort to get up and wear those shoes and run. It's just the same thing with gym. Once you are ready and you get out is when you're actually going to do it.
Okay, have you ever felt like this? Yeah, like, because I still do sometimes. Is when I wake up, I have 100 excuses to why I shouldn't go out.
Yeah.
Go to work, go out, go do this, do that.
Instead, I could just sleep.
I can just do this. I can work at this time later. I can do this later. I can postpone this. I can do that. I always have that. But the minute I go take that shower, man, I go and shower. Now it's become like that. But before it was like the minute I step out of the house, all those thoughts go.
Obviously, the minute you get off the bed, I think for me that happens.
No, but I think it's a very simple explanation. You just don't love what you do. Love.
Yeah.
Or also that, whatever you're doing, something is not going right, and then you just lose little interest and you're demotivated. And if that continues for like a week or 10 days and you're not doing something about it, you can go into that state of mind.
And it's okay. Like for me, like I can't wait to get up and get on the edit when I'm at home.
Found your true passion, right? Like
it's kind of simplified.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get to the studio. Just look at my equipment and It's
like
there's like no motivation.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of things that I have to do are negative ROI for me.
Okay.
They're not great use of my time. But I still do them because I'm learning something. So when I hire someone, I'll teach them that because I've already done it, I was saying this to someone the other day, that I charge less money compared to most people. It's not because I'm cheap. I do more, I put more value into that less money thing. I'm actually not trying to win today. I'm trying to win 6 months from now. Based on what I'm doing right now. I'll do this, and then it'll help me this way, and then I'll win.
Yeah.
I'm just not trying to win today. Like today I've got...
Today I will win.
Yeah.
I wake up with that, like I want to kill it, but same thing.
But that's... I do believe in that. Like...
the long
it's
run.
not like a
is the long run.
Yeah. But then again, like your run has become so long.
Yeah, you've been running for such a long time.
I've been running, man. Like mentally, I've been running, but
You've been ran.
yeah, I've been rant. That now it's just like, okay, give me a one-shot deal and just like make it worth it. Like all the running, like that's the kind of thoughts that come just naturally. And again, then you go into this thought that today I'm gonna win. Today I'm gonna win. Today I'm gonna win. Nahi jeet rahe ho, yaar. Like just carry on what you do. You were anyway doing, or just like somewhat manipulate on what's going on and plan something better.
Do you feel you can innovate? If
Feel
you have
like-
room to innovate, that's what keeps me going.
Yeah,
I can always innovate.
yeah,
If people stop kind of paying attention to me, I feel attention nahi aa rahi, vibe nahi, energy nahi aa rahi kahin se.
yeah.
I just innovate something, and then I get
I
that
saw like
energy
a
again.
couple of your videos recently where you're talking about something to do with you itself, where you're
I
sitting
know.
on the chair. Like
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
quite cool.
Huh.
What was that about?
It was about. It started with the whole thing that people's obsession with going viral.
Yeah,
Which then
yeah.
stops them from
Yeah.
actually making something because they watch the viral stuff. They say, I'm not going to do that. So there's nothing left for me to do. Might as well not do it.
Wow.
So when I saw that, I sort of like reduced the hashtags from like Instagram. I was like, fuck, Asad is saying that shouldn't go
Yeah.
viral like that. Like it should.
I mean, hashtags do work still. No.
I don't know.
I don't know how it
I don't
works,
think
man. Like I just do what I think is okay.
But people have their own way of going viral.
It's not about don't go viral. Don't.
What is viral?
Viral is many people watching you.
How much is many?
Who knows? Like
Is 100K a good amount? Is a
of course it
million?
is. Imagine 100,000 people sitting in this room right now, giving you 5 minutes to talk.
Yeah.
Imagine 10 people sitting in this room right now.
10 I can get, bro. 10 is not many. How much is many?
Still,
Yeah, I
10
mean, I get
people
it.
look at you,
I'm just
right?
fucking around. Like, yeah.
So, I mean, it's more the merrier, of course.
Yeah, obviously. But
my point is, if you deserve it, you'll get it.
for sure, like, I understand that.
Right?
But my question is, like, to a person in social media, how much is many views?
God, no. No,
Like, if you went on a profile.
no, you can never be too rich or too thin,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So you can never get enough views. This guy gets, he is, my reach is only 7.2 million people
Yeah.
this week. That's shit.
Okay.
It should be 14. It was 14 3 months ago. So what do I have to do to make it to 16 million? Constant.
Interesting. I don't even know how you get paid from social media, by the way. I just know the YouTube algorithm. Like, you need to have a certain amount of subscribers
I don't
and
think-
an hour's
I mean,
watch.
because-
TikTok does the same.
Because for
How do you get paid from Instagram? You don't, right?
It depends on for him, I feel he's not looking to get paid from social media ads. He's looking to get clients out of it, which he is.
Yeah, like that.
That's like I don't feel because I won't.
That's
look
a way for him
I
to
feel like
get
if I'm
done.
gonna
Attention,
do
more
marketing.
people watching.
Marketing it, right?
Yeah, I don't. I don't know. Like even if I would make out content like that, I wouldn't look at a way like. How
No,
will I-
of course. You shouldn't be looking at, how much am I making
Yeah.
out of social media?
Can you make money?
Yeah,
out
yeah,
of-
yeah.
That's
yeah,
the
you
question.
can. But the thing is, there was these whiz kids doing a podcast the other day, making millions, creating content. What do? How did that kid get $3,500 from a TikTok video? Made a video or took someone's video, like a Joe Rogan or bit, and then added a
Sequence.
GTA, जो game है, Grand Theft Auto
Yeah,
का thing at the bottom, and he was telling everyone, hey, creators, take a video, put a GTA sequence, entertaining one with a car going boom, 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 and you'll get the views, and then that's how you'll get
I've
paid.
seen those videos,
Wow.
and
you really enjoy it, right?
Sure.
I enjoy watching the GTA
Right,
part
so
of it.
that's it. So I mean, hack wise, fine. I'm saying it's cool.
But do you
yeah.
think that's okay to do? Like,
What?
like you can like just put a Joe Rogan's video and
Yeah,
make a GTA.
you can. I mean, that's the thing. You can do it,
You can do it, but
but
is that morally okay to do? Just
there's not
checking.
morally. There's nothing wrong with it.
Okay,
you
because you're
can-
using someone else's videos to
I
like,
mean,
completely separate ones.
Whatever.
Okay, fine.
There's nothing right. So there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that is that the best use of your intelligence?
Okay.
I don't think
But
so.
that's getting him $3,500, isn't it?
Sure.
He's probably done it for the money.
But he's probably doing 13 other things right
Okay.
for that. But if you just tell me, oh, Asad, all you have to do to make $3,500 this month extra, extra cash, or
Hustle.
Yeah.
Side.
side hustle,
Passive
income.
passive income, a loosely used word
Yeah.
phrase, is just make these videos. No, I'm not. I'm not
That's
doing
not
13 other
worth
things
your
right.
time.
So everyone's just trying to get it fast. Today.
Everybody wants to be
On this
famous,
note,
On this note, I just want to ask one question though. Who was the person that you has come on the show till today that you like related and vibed with the most till today?
Till today. I vibed with everyone, but
You can't
to
take
be-
Asad's name.
No, I vibed with everyone, but I feel knowing most of the people also kind of like.
Yeah, but still, like it's different. Like when you're on a podcast with them.
I thought the first girl, was that your sister?
Yeah.
She was the most
Reema.
entertaining for me.
Yeah.
Most. The other girl, the skinny girl,
Fatima.
Fatima.
Yeah.
The short hair.
Yes.
She was also very entertaining.
Yeah.
Both of them were very entertaining.
Yeah, but I
That guy, other guy was good as the one who looks like Obama.
Who looks like Obama?
why am I? Oh, Clint's.
Clint.
No, I think for me it was Chibber's episode.
Chibba's episode. So that was the last episode that we did in the first podcast where we showed that.
Yeah.
It's a flow. Like he's just gone on, and he's just taken over the scene.
Yeah. Like
And he's entertaining. You know, one of those who just like can talk and only talk like things that will make you laugh.
Yeah.
That was
Some people have that.
Yeah.
a lot of people like have that, but when it comes to being on screen, like you can just like get subsided or like your
Yeah.
flow might not come. But this one was like, boom,
Yeah. What
like,
about you?
wow.
What was yours?
Chipper was really entertaining for me also. Like while I was doing it, and in that moment, I knew that, wow, like I'm having this conversation with the guy, and it's like really like I'm able to connect to what he's saying.
Do you feel that when you're out to do something, there is you need someone's emotional support when you're out on a new journey or new? Do you think? Because I think there is. Because I'll give you an example.
Okay.
When I switched, left my bank job to do this video, whatever, and it's a struggle, right? I was trying to get attention, and there's just one friend of mine, and one day she watched all of my videos, like there were 89 videos up at that time on Instagram, and critiqued all of them, and I got really annoyed.
Okay.
But she was doing that. She's like, oh, another WhatsApp. But she kept saying that what you're doing is just, it's out of this world. Tumhari awaaz, or your thought, or this or that. She just kept reinforcing, and I just believed her.
Yeah.
I chose
You chose
to believe.
You chose to take the ride, bro.
I just took it. I said,
Thank you.
she's right.
Yep.
Not in a bigging myself up way, but just believe her. Because she doesn't seem to be saying that because of an agenda.
Just to hype you
She's
up.
just said it, and there was some authenticity to what she was saying, and I just chose to believe that. Because making videos, pressing record, talking, it's not easy. I had the same problems that anyone does. Ke shit yaar, kya
Yeah.
कुछ भी बोल के मैं तो कर देता हूँ. I just, it was difficult. But then I just believed her.
So there's one of our friends, one of my friends, Raina. She was not on Instagram, so she wasn't seeing any posts or anything of that sort. So then through YouTube, I think she found out, or someone told her. And then when she found out, she gave me the page, I want to see it. And then she started, I don't know if you noticed, she commented on a couple of them. And then she's like, oh, great job. And just that much is enough, for you to go, okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing it for,
It's landing somewhere.
it's landing somewhere. What I'm doing is not a waste of time. even though I never wanted to start this off as like a proper thing, but I just wanted to be like something I want to do as a hobby. I'm consistent in it, and I'm having a good time with like my best friend over here, and we have someone, we don't have someone, it doesn't matter. Like, but it's just that do you know what? There's so many weeks that we only meet for like today, like for this day.
Yeah.
Just for a podcast. Like I'm
that's
keeping
not
in
nothing.
touch with him through the podcast,
That's
and
not
that
nothing.
itself is like I feel so good that I'm able to do it and
Because
be consistent.
we are super busy people in life.
Yeah, like even if you're not busy, we both are like to an extent lazy, and from IMPZ to drive down to like let's say Silicon Oasis Levan, like it's not that long, but then it's like you gotta sit in the car.
It's a task.
And,
It's a task.
But then again, like like this is a commitment that we both have to each other, like which is really cool.
It's not nothing.
Yeah,
Good job.
good job, buddy.
Samia maar degi mujhe.
All right.
Thank you very much, Asad, for
Asad, thank
carrying
you for
us
jumping
on your
in
shoulder.
our podcast.
And it's today that we end this episode. It feels like an age, by the way. All right, guys. Thank you. Peace out. Like, share, and subscribe.
Bye.